the dais. On the left, we have our Vice President Charanjit Nanda. To his left is our past president, you all know from City of Joy, our Dr. Devasis Mitra. Then we have our secretary and the treasurer, Mayur Agarwal. To my right is our chairman of the Eastern India Regional Council, Sanjeev Sanghi, under whose leadership this conference is being organized. Then we have Vishnu Tulsiyan, vice chairman, and then we have Devais Patra, past chairman. So this is the dais, and I thank all of you for this one of the very important events which we organize. There are 5 regions in our institute. We have 5 regions, 177 branches, 50 overseas chapters, and 35 representative office outside India. And we have now 4,25,000 members and 9,85,000 students. So this is the scale and size the institute is operating in last 75 years. Eastern India is one of the region out of 5 regions, and today we are having this regional conference. This regional conference is now of 2 days, starting from today, wherein more than 3,500 registered delegates are there. And next 2 days, they will debate on various topics of the professional interest, whether artificial intelligence or capital market or a taxation or a startup or a GST or various other topics they will discuss for next 2 days. And this is the annual exercise we do just to keep our membership abreast of the latest development. As far as our institute is concerned, most of you are aware now we have as an institute become the world's largest accounting body in last 75 years. And in our institute also we have a huge number of students are joining our course. We have just changed our syllabus last year, and after changing the syllabus, a phenomenal increase in the number of students joining the CA course has increased. Last year alone, after change of syllabus, 1,38,000 newly +2 students joined our CA course. And that's why every year we are getting more than 1 lakh students to join CA course. Just now we have given our CA examination result, in which intermediate, final and foundation results were announced. And the large number of final students qualified as a chartered accountant in just come out with the result in May 2024. Moreover, there are 2 other areas on which the institute is working very effectively. One is artificial intelligence, AI in ICI. We have made a committee in which every student, member and the employee of the ICI should be well versed with the latest development of artificial intelligence. Otherwise, they will not be able to perform the way it is expected from them to perform. And that's why we have come out with a various initiative. As a CA GPT tool we have developed. We have come out with a certificate course on AI. We have come out with a various program on AI. And the next, after 2 months, in the month of October 2024, first time, there are 182 accounting body in the world. First time ICI as accounting body is taking AI conference in USA. Now we are having artificial intelligence conference in USA, San Francisco, where ICI is hosting, and other accounting body we have invited to participate. Our role in the accounting and finance, as far as artificial intelligence is concerned, we want to take the leadership role, and we have the capability and the capacity. That's why we are taking AI work outside India to take the leadership role as far as AI is concerned. Second, non-financial reporting. Just to let me tell you, time is now coming. আমাদের যে ব্যালেন্স শিট হয়, যে ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল স্টেটমেন্ট হয়, ওর মধ্যে ডেটা আছে. Now those data will be the one part. Now the time is coming, as per the SEBI and other regulator, non-financial data is also going to be mandatory. এখনই 1000 top listed company BRSR একটা স্ট্যান্ডার্ড আছে, অলরেডি অ্যাপ্লিকেবল আছে. They have to report non-financial data, which means a company is operating in an area, whether that area is disturbed by the operation of that company or not. How many carbon emission oil company টা produce করছে, how the company is damaging the environment. All these parameters has to be reported in the audit report in the times to come. Based on this non-financial reporting by the auditor, the credit will be given by the RBI and the bank to that industry. RBI has already come with the consultation paper which kind of industry, what kind of credit should be given based on the CO2 emission that company is operating and emitting. So these are the two very important areas on which the institute is working as far as AI and the non-financial reporting. These are the future of the profession, and all the regulators, SEBI, RBI, CAG, we all are working together how to empower the working of the financial statement, so that the financial and the non-financial both can be integrated. A complete picture can be given to the general public at large. One more initiative I would like to tell you, আমাদের balance sheet everybody cannot understand. আমাদের chartered accountant আছে, we know balance sheet, but at normal people cannot understand. So what we are now proposing to the government also, আমাদের যে annual report আছে, audit report আছে, that can be converted in the audio and video mode. And if a small investor in the Purulia want to know the qualification of the audit, he or she can listen in the local language in the audio and video mode of the audit report. So he or she may not be literate, but if he want to know the local language in his own language, এর মধ্যে কি লেখা আছে, he or she can listen and can see in their own regional language through artificial intelligence. This is the future of the audit reporting is going to be in the future to come. These are the additional features which will come in the annual report as far as audited report is concerned, so that আমাদের যে general public আছে, those should not be defrauded, they should not be cheated, and they should rely on the financial statement which they are reading. আর একটা জিনিস আর আছে, আমাদের two major initiative which we are doing as a social cause. One is the financial and tax literacy. এখনই ইন্ডিয়াতে as per the reports 27% financial literacy আছে. Now if the country has to be developed, the report says this financial report of literacy of 23% has to be 87% and more. Now to achieve the 87% more, it is the duty of each and every person, not of the government only. Government cannot make every citizen financial literate. So we as an institute has also taken a social initiative to have a financial literacy drive in 12 regional language, and we are having a small session seminar, so that the small people can be financially literate as far as basics of the finance is concerned. And একটা জিনিস আপনাকে বলে দিই, এখনই ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ডিসিপ্লিন কি করে আসবে কান্ট্রিতে। আমাদের ফান্ড আছে, গভর্নমেন্টটা গ্রান্ট দেয়, বাট মিউনিসিপ্যালিটিতে আছে, মিউনিসিপ্যাল বডি পঞ্চায়েতে আছে, বাট ওয়েদার ফাইন্যান্সিয়াল ডিসিপ্লিন আছে, ওর মধ্যে কি বরাবর রিপোর্টিং হচ্ছে, সিঙ্গেল এন্ট্রি ডাবল এন্ট্রি তো জানে না, তো রিপোর্টিং কি করে হয়। তো দ্যাটস ওয়াই আমাদের একটা ইনিশিয়েটিভ নেওয়া হয়েছে অ্যালং উইথ দ্য CNAG, CNAG and the ICI have done a MOU wherein +2 pass out student can come to ICI and give a small test of any stream, of any marks, doesn't matter. +2 pass out student can come to the institute. We will take a small test. We have designed a 4-month online course. Basics of the finance, accounts, taxation, we have designed. ওই 4 মাসের কোর্সের পরে they have to give examination conducted by ICI. Once they qualify this examination, a joint certification will be given by CNAG and ICI together. Now, once your name is there with the joint certification on the website of the CNAG and ICI, all these 2,60,000 panchayat and municipal body can hire these people as a municipal accountant or a panchayat accountant for a minimum salary of 40,000 rupees per month. Now you can understand, +2 pass out student, 4 months training amar dichi. Once they qualify, 40,000 rupees the student can get, and the entire curriculum course duration fees ICI charging from the student is only 500 rupees. 500 টাকা মধ্যে we are imparting this training, giving them the municipal accountant, panchayat accountant certificate, and job is being created through this municipality and panchayat accountant, because these 2,60,000 municipality panchayat accountant are not getting a good accountant. So we are making this municipal and panchayat, they are not chartered accountant, but they are called as a municipal and panchayat accountant, so that 2,60,000 panchayat finance can be streamlined and the financial discipline should play. These are the two initiatives we have taken as far as our work towards the social and the social obligation is concerned. Now you have any query, any question, please ask me.
Sir, I have a question actually. It is that as you already told that there is an artificial intelligence audiovisual thing that you are going to introduce for the audit report. So just like that, do you have anything for financial literacy? Any kind of audiovisual or any kind of artificial intelligence program for financial literacy, especially in rural area where people do not understand exactly what financial matters are or what financial transactions are?
Right now, আমাদের 12 regional languages, we are conducting these courses for the common people in 12 regional languages. But yes, you are right, the time will come, this AI should also be involved to reach out to the larger audience. We can do that.
Sir, you mentioned about the startup.
विषय है वो है हुई, इस बारे में कुछ बताइए ना सर।
हाँ बताइए क्या बोल रहे हैं?
Sir, you mentioned about the startup during your
सम्मेलन का जो
meeting.
मुख्य विषय है वो है वी, तो वी के बारे में कुछ बताइए।
We is a word which talks about inclusivity. Inclusive. We means it is the profession is not about one person.
Togetherness, some kind of togetherness.
Profession is about a inclusive approach where everybody has their duty and the responsibility. One person cannot make the financial discipline in the country. So we means everybody has to participate, everybody has to contribute, and everybody has to deliver. So the people know the rights, but people does not know the duties. So we are saying that we have to work together. So we means all stakeholders put together so that we can deliver, so that the larger objective is achieved for the growth of the economy and the growth of the country. And for that we means everybody, we as a student, we as a member, we as a businessman, we as a stakeholder, we as a regulator, everybody has to work together to achieve that objective. That's what we are called we.
Sir, as you are organizing this regional conference, so if we compare with other regions, with eastern to northern or other western parts, so how is the participation from young students or interest among young students to become CA, to join this profession, if you give a comparative account, this region vis-a-vis other regions?
We have a 5 region, in which Eastern region is one of the region. So compared to other region, you want to know the student registration or participate in the conference? I think student registration and the participation depends on the number of every region. Our region is the smallest region in all the 5 regions put together. So I am giving you example. There are 5 regions in which Western region has 1,25,000 members. Say for example, Central, South and Northern region has more than 80,000 members. In our Eastern region we have 30,000 members. Because we are the smallest region in all the 5 regions put together. But Amade, whomsoever are passing in our region as a chartered accountant, they are not staying in our region. They are migrating to other region in search of the jobs. Because other region, they are getting like Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Chennai, Delhi, all these places they are going just to get the job. Of late, some of the accounting job has come to our Eastern region in Rajarhat as far as outsourcing of accounting work is concerned. And some of the big firms have set up their offices also in big number. But still our industry and other area where this Eastern region is lacking, we have to strengthen so that the number of the students can increase in our region also.
Sir,
Sir, the survey report survey states as per the World Economic Outlook (WEO), April 24 of the International Monetary Fund (IMF), the global economy registered a growth of 3.2% in 2023. India's real GDP is projected to grow between 6.5% to 7% in 2024-25. Is it possible? Because ICRA বলছে যে ইকরার পূর্বাভাস এই সবের প্রভাবে এপ্রিল জুনে বৃদ্ধির হার 6% নামতে পারে। প্রভাবটা হচ্ছে লোকসভা নির্বাচনের আগে সরকারি খরচ কমেছিল এবং সেক্ষেত্রে কি কেন্দ্রে কি রাজ্যে শহরকেন্দ্রিক চাহিদাও কমে গিয়েছিল। তো আমরা মূল্যায়ন সংস্থার ইকরার পূর্বাভাস থেকে যেটা পাচ্ছি তারা বলছে যে এইসবের প্রভাবে এপ্রিল জুনে বৃদ্ধির হার 6% নামতে পারে, যা গত 6টি ত্রৈমাসিক মধ্যে সর্বনিম্ন। গত বছরে একই সময়ে তার 8.2% ছিল। মূল্যায়ন সংস্থাটির দাবি 2024-25 অর্থবর্ষে বৃদ্ধির হার হতে পারে 6.8%। আপনার বক্তব্য হোয়াট ইজ ইউর?
No, as far as growth is concerned, let me tell you, more than 5% growth in the world right now having only 2 countries. India is one of them. And as far as aging of the population is concerned, majority of the developed country has the aging population. And India is the only country who has a young tax-savvy population. Amade 565 million, which means 56 crore young population ache who is workable, is a workforce. Time is coming, puro world e duta log jodi kaj korbe, one will be from India, one will be from Africa. Because other countries does not have the young workforce. From where they will bring the people? So আমাদের ইন্ডিয়াতে যে biggest advantage আছে, that is the young tax savvy population. And that's why আমাদের যে digital transaction হচ্ছে, UPI, Paytm, এইটা unique model we have developed compared to rest of the world. And that's why global যে যত transaction হচ্ছে, digital transaction global, 47-48% ইন্ডিয়াতে alone হচ্ছে of total world contribution. So which means कि আমাদের huge potential আছে young tax savvy population, digitalization and the growth momentum. The only concern which I can foresee, the skill. The youth has to be skillful in their respective area. আপনি যে রিপোর্ট বললেন বাজেটে আগে ইকোনমিক সার্ভে এসেছিল, ওই ইকোনমিক সার্ভে বলছে every second graduate in our country is not employable at all, which means only graduation তো হচ্ছে but skilled নেই. That is the economic survey report one day before the budget. So that's why government is focusing more on the skill. Everywhere they want to have a skill. Otherwise, if hands were not given a proper job, this will go in a wrong direction. That's why growth-wise we are a leading, and I can see a big future for the country. We have to focus on the skill if you want to keep this momentum afloat and growing in the years to come.
Sir, may I ask a question? Thank you for organizing such a wonderful event. My question is, how prepared our CA and members in terms of making India when they're more on investing in R&D and quality control in the manufacturing sector, and you, the finance people, have to take a decision for the purchase of the right equipments, right technologies to invest and grow. So how you are planning to develop the skill in terms of laboratories, in terms of GMP, GLP, GCP, or anything, any good manufacturing practice, good clinical practice, good pharma practice, good laboratory practice, anything, any crash courses or any plan for that? And you mentioned about the AI, how you can bring the AI tool in the assembly line to develop and potential downstream of the misuse of the raw materials and manpower for manufacturing defects. Thank you.
As far as the role of the chartered accountant is concerned, our primary role is the accounting and auditing. So whatever industry best practices are there, our role is to assess and then report as per our best practices prevalent in our country. Whatever you are saying about the assembling line and best products and all these things, the regulators of the respective fields are there in the country. We have per se direct, there is no role as a chartered accountant. But as far as deficiency in the product and services, raw material you are talking about, we have all sort of standards are there. Chartered Accountant Institute has developed so many standards related to take care of all these issues which we are talking about in assembling line and the stock taking and this shortage of the stock and all these things. So all this kind of shortcoming is taken care by our standards being performed by our auditor of that particular industry. So in that line, wherever improvement is required, strengthening is required, standardization is required, the institute is doing through their standards, because we have accounting standards and we have auditing standards. Now accounting standards ধরে balance sheet theory হয়, and on that balance sheet auditing standards ধরে audit টা হয়. So both the role we are playing. So the country on all the parameters which they are operating, our role is equally important. But as far as testing the product quality, only thing, the separate regulators are there. But the quality, the collection of the data, the physical verification, all these things we do through our standards. Any other point you have to add in this line? We can invite their comments.
প্রেসিডেন্ট সাহেব যেটা বললেন অ্যাকাউন্টস অডিটের সম্বন্ধে বললেন, আমরা না এখন অ্যাকাউন্টস অডিট থেকে একটু দূরে সরে যাচ্ছি। ফর এক্সাম্পল সাস্টেনেবিলিটি এখন আপনি জানেন যে ইউএন গোলস, এসডিজি গোলস, 17টা এসডিজি গোলস আছে। আমরা না ওখানে সাস্টেনেবিলিটি স্ট্যান্ডার্ডস ডেভেলপ করছি আমরা। তো উই আর নাও গোয়িং টু, প্রেসিডেন্ট সাহেব ঠিক বলেছেন যে নন ফিনান্সিয়াল রিপোর্টিংয়ের উপরে বেশি জোর দিচ্ছি আমরা, এখন আগের থেকে অনেক বেশি জোর দিচ্ছি, টেকনোলজির দিকে খুব বেশি করে যাচ্ছি। প্রেসিডেন্ট সাহেব সকালবেলা ইনঅগ্রাল অ্যাড্রেসে বললেন যে আমরা এখন সান ফ্রান্সিসকোতে just to show we are leader in thought leaders in AI, we are doing it. আমরা না নিজের থেকে সিএ জিপিটি বলে একটা চ্যাট জিপিটি তো আমরা সবাই জানেন, সিএ জিপিটি বলে we are trying to develop something ourselves. তো আমরা কি করছি আস্তে আস্তে করে just to be a partner in nation building অন্য এরিয়াতে চলে যাচ্ছি আমরা। Although our core area যেরকম প্রেসিডেন্ট সাহেব বলেছেন still remains accounts and audit.
Thank you, sir.
বলছি ব্যালেন্স শিটে কখন অবধি এটা আসতে পারবে যে নেক্সট ইয়ার কত এমপ্লয়মেন্ট জেনারেট করবে উইথ এআই এন্ড অল?
প্রেসিডেন্ট সাহেব বলবেন
কি বলবো
Next year in your balance sheet, will it project how many employment the Indian industries with government are going to generate? फाइनेंस का तो स्टेटमेंट आप लोग दे देंगे, कंपनी बड़ा होगा एम्प्लॉयमेंट होगा नहीं, इतने सीए बढ़ रहे हैं, इतने स्टूडेंट निकल रहे हैं, तो आर वी जनरेटिंग जीरो?
No. If it is a basically demand and supply. In our institute, how we calculate what is the package they are getting the moment they qualify, whether they are employed fully or not. This is our yardstick to assess the requirement of the industry, trade and commerce. So suppose last time this term we have 20,000 CA qualified. The campus is coming. How much salary who is getting? What is the average package? All these parameters decide our thought process. Yes, demand is there. The economy is growing. Because if my chartered accountant being qualified are not getting job, then there is a problem. But that is not the scene. The scene is there. The corporates are not getting CA. CA firms are not, because there is a huge opportunity for every CA. আর একটা CA এক জায়গায় থাকছে না। The moment they join, they are changing because better opportunities are available. The moment they join, within 3 months they change to another company. So in our opinion, the growth you are seeing, the capital market growth you are seeing, and the employability of the professional is concerned, we are very happy. But why our concern is the non-finance professional or non-professional, where they are going. Graduates, if they are not getting the job, if they are not getting employed, then there is a problem because India is a huge population. So that graduate has to be employable and they should be absorbed in the system. আমাদের এই যে পঞ্চায়েত and municipal accountant +2 জন্য করলাম, that is also initiative to create the job. Because who will give 40,000 a simple +2 student? But we are saying कि +2 4-month training করে আমার exam যদি আপনি pass করবে, we will make you a person of 40,000 rupees per month caliber.
Can I ask another question, if you allow us? We are among the most corrupted country on the list. हम लोग तो कंपनी को ही मार रहे हैं जहाँ पर millionaires are going outside. So आप इसका फ्यूचर क्या देख रहे हैं इस गवर्नमेंट का और द कंबाइंड चीफ मिनिस्टर्स ऑफ इंडिया?
No, we cannot comment on any individual state why, because in my opinion, growth of the country is a sum total of growth of all the state put together.
Yes.
It cannot be a growth cannot be in isolation. One part of the country will be a growth oriented, another part will not be. It has to be a holistic way and sum total of entire country put together. So yes, some state have industrialization, some does not have, some has a good policies and all. So that the state government and the center has to take care. We can advise as a finance professional, but our role is to whatever is available as far as companies are concerned, their operation is concerned, their data, financial data should be foolproof, and our role is increasing every day because non-informal economy every day coming to formal economy because of GST or other feature. The more the formal data will come, the more the demand of CA will come, because who will certify this data? Only chartered accountant can certify the data. So যদি data বেশি হবে, so the requirement of CA will also rise, whether in the industry or in the practice. So that way the responsibility of the CA is huge, and we are happy with the performance the chartered accountants are doing in the country.